Hey, honey, it's your girl Briauna J, and this is Break Free from Yourself podcast. This podcast is my precious baby that is centered around self reflection and self love. It's about a young woman's journey, me, of course, to find inner peace, but also realizing that sometimes she can play a role in holding herself back from that peace. This is going to be a space where I'll be real with y'all, but I'll also be real with myself. Listen, I know I'm not the only one that can hold themselves back from that greatness that they're supposed to be. Maybe y'all will be able to relate and we can get through this journey together. So let's take a walk together, hun. Welcome back to another episode of Break Free from Yourself podcast. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give it to y'all straight. I'm not going to open up with a song today because I'm not feeling it. I just really want to eat my grapes. So that's how I'm going to start it off, by finishing up my grapes. But, so I'm going to give y'all a little bit of ASMR feel. Anyways, happy Black History Month. Happy Valentine's Day month, because Valentine's, I don't know if I'm posting this before or after, but Valentine's is right around the corner. Also, February is also important for another reason. It is my birthday month. Unfortunately, it does not feel like it's my birthday month. Literally, this month, my body acts like it don't like me today. Not today, just this whole month. I'm recovering from hives. I broke out randomly in hives, had an allergic reaction. I'm just trying to make it through because, life. And did I forget to mention that today is day one of my monthly? Aunt Flo is here, so my emotions are all over the place today. So, this podcast is not going to be one of my regular podcasts where I have something that I have to talk about. I'm just going to talk. I'm going to talk a little bit about being a Pisces because, let me put it out there, I'm a Pisces. Right now it's still Aquarius season, but Pisces season, we coming. We here. And I hate that being a Pisces, we are literally the left off zodiac. Don't nobody care about no Pisces. Literally every time you see like people make TikToks, reels, or have like these gifs or posts about the zodiac signs, you never see anything about Pisces. If it is, it's thrown in at the last minute because we're the 12th sign. I get it. We're the last. But that don't mean we're the least important. But y'all folks be acting like y'all don't know no Pisces. Or y'all know how to act around no Pisces. Show us some more appreciation. I need to see more TikToks, reels, gifs about Pisces. Let's, make us feel welcome because we are a part of the zodiac system. And in my opinion, we're that chick, that dude, whatever you are. We're that person. I don't know. So although I am going to talk about being a Pisces, that's not where I think I want to start off. Because like I said, I'm not feeling it today. I didn't want to prolong posting another episode. I have other episodes that I actually planned on talking about, but I didn't feel like talking about those today. I didn't want to keep y'all waiting until I feel better because things are going to happen. I was actually supposed to record this past weekend 2 episodes. You were going to get a 2-in-1. But these hives broke out of nowhere, and literally I could not deal. I've never experienced that before, and it was just like, what the heck is wrong with me? What's wrong with my body? What happened? So yeah, I decided not to wait on me feeling physically or emotionally better to post a podcast. So y'all are just going to get me real and raw. So bear with me today. But one thing I wanted to, I guess, talk about or discuss is, I don't know if y'all remember one of my earlier episodes, I brought up the fact that I watched a movie. It's called The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Came out early 2000s, early 2010s maybe. And the iconic, in my head, the iconic line that the guy mentions is talking about, and I'm paraphrasing, the fear of offending someone is a bigger factor to someone than their common sense, than compromising themselves. A person is willing to compromise themselves or put themselves in a compromising situation in order to not be offensive to someone else. And I need to understand why that is. Because I know that's something that I do. Just to be the, I guess, good person, or be seen as the good person, I will put myself, excuse me, yeah, y'all gonna get the raw stuff. But anyways, I will put myself in a compromising situation personally or emotionally to not offend the other person. And to be honest, that happens more times with people that I will probably never see again. Or that I don't have a relationship with. For some reason, I want to have this perception to be a good person and to be a nice person, which that's subjective. So, but I keep making decisions that is going to benefit someone else and not myself. Or if I'm choosing between who's going to get the benefit, I'm not going to get the benefit because, and it's not because I don't want the benefit. It's just, I don't want to offend someone or not be helpful to someone or be understanding of someone's situation, when at the end of the day, they're not going to give a damn about my situation. They're not going to think twice about my situation and how whatever I did affects me, because they'll be taken care of. Why do I do that? So I tried to look that up. I did not come across anything. Actually, let me look up some more things before I say I didn't come across anything. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the website is called unfuckyourbrain.com. Compromising How and When. It's a blog. I should go with the flow. Why complicate things? It's not fair to burden them. It's easier to just do it myself. And then if you scroll down a little bit, it says most of us have the internalized belief that other people's happiness is more important than our own. I hate that I feel like that. Because my happiness and my comfortability and my personal situations and just life in general should be my main priority. But I find myself making decisions where it doesn't seem like that is the priority. It seems like that other person and their needs are my priority. And 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not even going to interact with that person much longer. It could be somebody random on the street, um, somebody I knew from my past, a coworker, anybody. I'm not going to die with them, but for some reason, I will allow myself to compromise for their happiness. And today, I had to realize that I can't do that any longer. That literally brings nothing positive to me. It brings nothing but misery. It brings nothing but stress because I'm stressing about the decision that I've made. I'm stressing about how that's going to affect me. I don't know how to say no to people. And I hate that. 9 times out of 10, if I said no, or if I was meaner, um, I wouldn't feel the way I do about this situation. I wouldn't be compromising myself because I could just say no about the situation. Um, I have not developed that trait of setting boundaries yet. And because I have not set boundaries with anybody, I've allowed myself to feel smaller in my own world. And it's very frustrating because there are things that are so much more important than trying to appeal to somebody else. Because, like I said before, I was not born with these people. I'm not going to die with these people. I don't live with these people. Yes, it's good to be a good person, but you have to draw that line between being a good person and being always there for that person, or being the available person for someone, and realizing that you have to put yourself first and look at what's in your best interest. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I know that that is something that I have to change today. I realize with me saying no to people, um, they're going to feel some type of way. And I have to be okay with people feeling some type of way. People are not going to always like me. It is what it is. I was not born to be liked. I don't know why I feel like I have to be liked, but I don't. Being liked is okay, but shoot, it's not everything. The only person that really has to like me is myself. And I'm finding that I don't necessarily like myself because of the decisions that I make, because I'm not putting myself first. I don't like that aspect of myself. So I'm going to make changes. Um, I'm going to start saying no, and I'm going to give hard no's. I'm going to not even give an explanation for my no, just no. But I do know that with me saying no, people are going to say no to me, and that's okay. Shoot, you can't rely on people for everything, and you should not be the one that everybody relies on for everything. Because if you keep giving yourself with an empty cup, if you keep giving yourself and your cup is not being replenished, you have nothing left to give. So yeah, I'm gonna start saying no. I don't know if that's the Pisces in me, but I do not have boundaries, and I put myself in situations that I don't have to, just because I don't want to set boundaries with people. But anyways, we're going to digress from that. I don't know if y'all actually pay attention to zodiac signs. I don't really. I just acknowledge that, I'm a Pisces, which is crazy. Because I have my zodiac sign literally tatted on me. But I don't pay attention to that. If you ask me to name some quality traits of a Pisces, the only thing I'm going to tell you is that we wear our hearts on our sleeves. But let's go ahead and look and see what Google says for people who are Pisces. So it says Pisces people are known for being emotionally sensitive, like I said, gracious, and emotionally aware. Pisces characters are regarded for being amongst the most sympathetic of the zodiac signs, and they will go to great lengths to ensure the happiness of those around them. I knew that was a Pisces trait. They're also creative and imaginative. But y'all heard what I just said? We go through great lengths to ensure the happiness of those around us. That is not always a good thing, because at the end of the day, you're not going to always make everybody happy. So if you're trying to make sure someone's satisfied with a situation, another person is not going to be satisfied with a situation. You're going to let somebody down at some point. So why are you trying to break your back to make sure this person is okay? And you're not making sure your own self is okay. I also think I'm an empath, but that's something else. Yeah, being a Pisces is definitely interesting. They are also natural dreamers who are readily persuaded to pursue unrealistic objectives or ideas, even when others can see that they should be following a more rational route. Hmm. Hmm. Am I sensing that I'm a Pisces to a T? Am I sensing that there are some things I need to work on? It's crazy. And the last thing that it says on the website is, however, one of the most important bits of advice for Pisces is to avoid allowing others to exploit them. You are a naturally compassionate person who will go to great lengths for those who are close to you. Yet some individuals will try to take advantage of you. That's crazy. I do believe that I do that. But I also go to great lengths for people that are not close to me. Um, I feel like I have to overextend myself to people. And I do not like that. Um, because I sell myself short in a lot of things because I feel like I have to always be available for others. And I'm not available to myself the way that I need to be. I need to figure out how to turn these negative traits that are Piscean traits, and turn them to be more beneficial to me. Um, like I said, I'm going to start saying no to people. So that's my first step. But I got to put myself first. I want to say again, but when have I actually ever done that? I plan to put myself first this weekend. I plan to do something for my birthday um in a couple weeks. But other than that, I'm not giving Brianna what she needs. And it's unfortunately, people can feel that I'm not giving Brianna what she needs. And I don't like that I'm giving off that impression of myself. I need to I need to do better for myself because, you know, they say dress for the job that you want. So I need to put on the attire for the person that I want to. Life is hard, yeah, but I feel like I make things harder than they have to be by making the decisions that I make unnecessarily. When the easier decision is just to choose yourself in situations, choose the route that's going to be easier for you mentally. So, yeah, this podcast was all over the place. But like I said, I wanted to make sure that I wanted to come to you in my truth. In my truth, I'm discombobulated. I'm all over the place. I am a mess. And that's okay because I'm not going to lie to y'all and say that I'm not a mess. I want y'all to see the mess and see how we come through this mess. I don't want to make it seem like woe is me and life is just shitty. I mean, life is shitty, but I mean, I'm okay. It's just I don't know how to handle my emotions. And maybe it's because I have too many. Um so yeah. Thank you for listening to this episode. Next week, I'm gonna give y'all two. I'm posting this as probably as soon as I finish editing this. Next week, I'm gonna give you 2 episodes. Hold me to it. Saturday, I'm doing back-to-back episodes. However I feel, I don't care. Saturday, I plan on getting my eyebrows done, so we're going to, prepare to make a bad chick for the upcoming birthday. New hair color. Next week, I'm giving you 2 episodes back to back, Wednesday, both dropping. Saturday, I plan on getting my eyebrows done. And then after that, we're recording 2 episodes. They're going to be kind of hand in hand with each other. I don't know which one's coming out first. I don't know if I want to do the lighthearted episode and then the not so lighthearted episode first. If I was going to do it in order, it would be the not so lighthearted, but I kind of want to start off with the lighthearted first. So we'll see, but you're going to get a Tuesday next week. So prepare for that. And thank you for listening to Break Free From Yourself podcast. Let's be real with each other. Let's open up and let's break free from those things that are tearing us apart. We don't have to be a negative Nancy. We don't have to live in misery. Break free from those things that are holding you back. If you're giving too much of yourself, stop. You don't have to. You don't have to always be the reliable person that everyone expects you to be. Be reliable to yourself. That's the only thing you have to do. I'm out. I know y'all didn't forget about Rebel Vision for all your skincare needs. Rebel Vision was created to encourage individuals to embrace self-love by encouraging them to show their body some real body love. We got the body butter, the rose water, the net exfoliators, the black soap, and the liquid black soap. Come and join the Rebel team by following us on Instagram at RBL_VZN and liking our Facebook page, Rebel Vision. To order products for your skincare needs, check out the site www.therebelvision.com. That's www.therebelvzn.com. If you don't already follow my Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, go ahead and do that at _Briauna J. That is _BRIAUNA J. TikTok is my best friend, so you can definitely find me on there. Use any of those platforms to comment and let me know what you think or want to hear on the podcast. Bye, honeys. Thank you for listening to Break Free From Yourself podcast. I hope you enjoyed yourself and come back for another episode.